So asana is the Sanskrit term for posture or meditative seat. It's the third limb of the 8 limbs, or Raja Yoga. The term asana is actually used at the tail end of all the postures we use in a typical yoga class. So like Vrikshasana means tree pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana means downward facing dog pose. Now here's the thing. All of the typical yoga poses we use in a class were not actually part of the traditional yoga texts. It wasn't until quite a bit later that yoga kind of expanded all of those types of poses to promote a healthy body. And since the body, the energy, and the mind are so inextricably linked, all the benefits that we feel physically are really shared with how we feel energetically after a class, or the mental balance we feel after a really rigorous vinyasa practice. So here's the thing. There are basically 2 different types of postures or asana for yoga when considering the classical styles. There's yoga, or asana I should say, for physical fitness. And then there's asana or postures conducive to meditation and pranayama. The postures for physical fitness are all considered to be under a specific style of classical yoga called hatha yoga. Generally speaking, whatever the public thinks of yoga, that's generally hatha yoga. So when people are doing poses, that's what the public perspective is. So no matter what style it is, it could be vinyasa, restorative, forest yoga, ashtanga yoga, hot yoga, all of that, it's all extensions of hatha yoga. So far with our sadhana, what I've recommended is to take a comfortable and steady seat. Now, that is a direct prescription from the Yoga Sutras. In the next video, I'll share some more traditional asanas that you can begin to incorporate into your pranayama as well as your meditation practice. So as you utilize these poses, what I want to remind you is that you must take a seat that is still steady and comfortable. It's important not to just reach for a new pose because you think it's more advanced or because it's more interesting and you're bored. If you get halfway through pranayama work, let's say, and I feel a slight discomfort, it's really important to listen to that because that's your body telling you a direct message that it's kind of inappropriate. That slight discomfort that you're going to feel in your physical body then, it really creates waves and all this turbulence in your mind. And this is very much a practice of understanding your mind. Once you create a balanced seat, you can then, and only then, scan your body from head to toe. So you take a moment, you sit up tall, and you scan from the crown of your head, systematically working all the way down your body to where it's connected with the ground. As you create stillness in your body, you can then direct your attention further inward with more clarity and more consistency.